What do you make of the persons that you've seen on that list?
Well, from the list of persons I've seen, first of all, I'm not from the governing party, but as a Nigerian, I have an opinion. And because the persons who are nominated are certainly going to head ministries and going to be a factor, major factor in government and governance. I've seen in the list the names of people that are credible, and people that are competent, people that I believe have the vision to disrupt the system as it is in order to make it better. There are people who have earned their name and have also made their mark over the years. And I believe that their presence in government will help a lot in terms of revamping the economy of the country and giving this country a sense of direction in line with the agenda, the manifesto, the thinking, and the focus of this government. And I've also seen people that are undeserving to even contemplate them being ministers. And particularly is the former governor of Kaduna State, elrufai.
That's your own minister?
Yes. It's unfortunate that President Tinubu will pick elrufai, and I don't know for any reason why he should do that. And I have my points, and I believe that if President Tinubu is listening to me, or if any person, a supporter, a friend, or a fan, or someone who is close to me, I will make some prophecy about what is going to happen with elrufai in this government in the next few years. First of all, if you are nominating elrufai on the basis of integrity and transparency, and you said maybe you shouldn't appoint or nominate the governor, former governor of Kano State, Ganduje, by issues of allegations that have been online over the time. He too has allegations against him because there is an outstanding issue of 32 billion naira federal government property, which the issue is now in court. Anybody can Google it and see. It is him being a governor in 2015 that stopped the continuation of that trial, and that issue is there before Justice Inyako in the Federal High Court. And then secondly, this government has run under the ticket of a Muslim ticket, and it has been doing everything possible to appease and please the Christian population in this country. That the government is not a theocracy, it's not about Islamization, it's not about any religious agenda, it's simply a political strategy with election. But here you are enlisting and employing a man who has, by his record and by his antecedent and by his own conduct and utterances, has appeared to be one of the most intolerant Nigerians in history of this country. A video has been in circulation where this person has made statement on a religious agenda in this country, and by that he has irritated and icked and triggered a national conversation as far as this issue of this government is concerned. But now you are bringing him close to you. But for all I know, there are many people who have supported and worked for Tinubu. And Tinubu has always been reputed to be one who have always selected the best from his state and has been able to make a record out of that. So it was expected that the list of ministers he's going to present before the country, taking cognizance of the time that this has lasted, they are going to be any of these two. First of all, it's going to be a clean break from the past. And secondly, there should be men of integrity, honor, and competence.
So does it look like a break from the past?
It is not a break from the past because elrufai served as a minister under Obasanjo administration. And I believe that he also served as a governor. Is there any person?
Yeah, there is just one person out of it. There are those who will say, Senator Shehu Sani, they're not surprised that you're coming after Mr. elrufai.
Yeah, because he has also come after me many times.
Because you have been known as a firm critic of elrufai.
Yeah, of course, and he has also been critical of me also.
But does it take away the fact that does he have the character in terms of quality of ideas and capacity to be able to deliver on the kind of role? For example, when he was Minister of FCT, did he deliver?
Obasanjo and Tinubu are two different people. And there are many things that has happened under Obasanjo regime, which I believe that Tinubu is simply inviting trouble and danger to himself by inviting elrufai into his government. Take, for example, this.
So out of the old 28, out of the old 28, it's only elrufai that you see.
Yeah, it seems that I will talk about now here.
And it's supposed to be your representative from your state.
It's a representative from my state, so I have to talk, First of all, now look at it. elrufai in Tinubu's government, I know there are three things that is going to happen. First of all, he will plot against Shettima. And he is going to plant the seed of discord between President Tinubu and Shettima. He has the track record of doing that. He did that between Atiku and Obasanjo.
Was the evidence?
Secondly, yes.
What's the evidence?
Secondly, are you not in this country? Have you remembered what happened between Atiku and Obasanjo? elrufai is in the center of it. Secondly, elrufai will not limit himself to the ministry. If you set him to works or aviation or power, he will not limit himself to his own ministry. He will meddle in every ministry you put it in government. And he did that. When he was an FCT minister, he fought Keba Chikwe, who was Minister of Aviation. He fought Adebo Bello, who was Minister of Agri. He fought Yaele, who was the head of service. He made sure that there is no Minister of State, and the FCT was dissolved, and he became a sole minister. He set Obasanjo against the National Assembly. That happened. His presence in Tinubu government, it will repeat itself. He is going to set Tinubu against Shettima.
You don't think that your perception of an elrufai for over the years is probably different now? That man is way over 60.
Well, Elepo never changed his spot. He's still the same person.
Right.
If a man who is over 60 can make religious utterances that are flammable, that have the capacity of burning down and tearing this country apart, a man is 60, then what do you not expect him?
Morning, my people. Welcome to Local Matter. Another breaking news don't come like this. So Shehu Sani from Kaduna State don't come out, don't they criticize elrufai, don't they talk bad thing about elrufai. In talk say elrufai is not qualified to be given any political appointment in this country, calling elrufai a thief, a betrayer of trust. Now waiting him be yarn about elrufai be that too. If you listen to this man very well, waiting the man they talk is not far from the truth too. Because when elrufai was a minister of FCT, that's also illegal demolition now they do. When he became the governor of Kaduna State, now the same thing now he can't do for Kaduna State too. Wanna watch this video, wanna listen to waiting this woman be talk about elrufai for inside this video. And if today be the first time where they come across this channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, so that whenever we drop another Ogunge video, now you go be the first person where go see him. Thank you, my people.
One, who brought elrufai to BPE? It was Atiku. It was on Atiku's recommendation that he was brought into the PBE. It was on Atiku's recommendation when Obasanjo wanted to restore the FCT original plan. He wanted somebody that he felt was strong enough to withstand the heat. So he asked Atiku for advice, and Atiku recommended elrufai. In fact, by the time elrufai went to the Senate for clearance, the Senate refused to clear him. It took the intervention of this same Atiku for him to be cleared. So what is he? But what did he do? The first thing he did was to betray Atiku. He started fighting Atiku. Not just that, even in Obasanjo's book, Obasanjo has referred to him as, I have heard of how, and I'm quoting Obasanjo's book now, I have heard of how he ruthlessly savaged the reputation of his uncle, a man who was like, in the African setting, his foster father. I shredded when I heard the story of what he did to his half-brother in the Air Force, who is senior to him in age. This is what Obasanjo has said about elrufai. So elrufai is a pathological liar. He is so shameless. He says things that suits him when it suits him. I don't think that is right, that Nigerians should continue to listen to people like that. When it suited him, before 2015, he had said all sorts of derogatory things about Muhammad Buhari. But by 2015, when he wanted to be governor, he came and knelt down before Buhari. Because he's nothing in Kaduna without Buhari. In fact, he is so unpopular. His impopularity in Abuja was transferred to Kaduna because of the demolitions. If one of his benefactors, an uncle of his, who had served his people his parents very well, Justice Bashir Sambo, he helped the family very much. He's from Zaria like them. He helped